All right, looks like we're live here. Let's see if I have the right microphone. Yes, that's okay. Should be okay. All right, looks like we're live here, and we're broadcasting directly from Cotia, Brazil. That's my house. That you're right here, and I have an huge honor and pleasure to be the first live stream with the new Java champion that was announced yesterday. Right. So if you didn't see that, I'm going to announce her in a minute. I just want to make sure that someone is hearing me and you're seeing me. So if you're there in the chat, let me open the chat here. If you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know. And while you're doing this, let me just get a, I just want to get a, okay, so I'm going to get this here, copy link. And I'm going to go on X, at least on X, right? Because we need to broadcast this, right? Make sense? We need everyone here. So, if you want to see, okay, new Java champion is live here with me. Join now. Okay. All right, post. Okay. All right, and then we do it better when we announce this. Okay, so I see lots of people here. So, hey, Andres, how you doing? Hey, Ronaldo. Hey, Mateus. Hey, Andres. Hey, João. Awesome. Lots of people here. So it's working. Okay, guys. So it's an honor and a pleasure to announce the newest Java champion, and she's here in my house with me, and that is Cassandra Chin. Hey, Cassandra.
Hi. Happy to be here today.
Very good. So, Cassandra, you have just been voted a Java champion, and that it was announced that yesterday, and you also here in Brazil for the developers conference, right?
Yeah.
And so, tell us a little bit what you did in the event last week.
For the TDC conference, I gave a session on raising young coders, and it's basically about how to get your kids into technology. And I think that session was really special to me because, you organized it so that like actual students came and watched, and you were also doing this on-demand translation, it was a first for me.
Yeah, that's good. And so, so guys, if you want to ask, so congrats, Cassandra, says Felipe. That's awesome, right? So, hi, Cassandra. Congrats, says Andres. That's great. So, Cassandra, you are very young, right? And I'm sure people thinking about, she's so young. How can she be a Java champion, right? But very, very young. You already gave lots of talks. You gave keynotes. You promote Java around the world. You wrote several books. How can you do so much, although you're so young?
Well, it really started when I was like 12 or 13 years old. That's when I taught my first kids workshop.
Okay.
And it's a Raspberry Pi workshop. So there's already Java code running. So I just continued to do that for the next, until now. I just kept teaching kids workshops with Java. Eventually that led into speaking and book writing and other activities.
Okay. Very good. And you wrote 2 books so far?
Yeah.
And there's one more coming up.
Yeah, there's one more.
So can you talk about the 2 books that you wrote before?
Yeah, the first book which I wrote was Pippi's AI Friend. I actually wrote that for the KubeCon conference, but it's a picture book with Scratch programming, some AI model training you can do in Scratch. The second book is Raising Young Coders, and it's with A-Press. It's more of a substantial book. It's a parent's guide to get your kids into programming. So there's 6 different projects in the book, and it's good for kids from 3 to 18 years old. It goes from a squishy circuits Play-Doh project to a full Raspberry Pi project.
Okay, very cool. So it took me. I'll tell you one thing, guys. It took me quite some time to write my first book. I always believed that it was impossible for me to write a book. So I had to break that fear and that feeling to be able to do that. So congratulations for it. Oops. Oh, I'm not sure if you heard that, but that was Steve hitting the door really hard. Okay, so we have Steve here being our best man here. So here's Cassandra's book, right? So that's the first one, PP's AI friend, right? So I'm just put it right here. So that's the book you wrote for KubeCon.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of translations which I made now, like Italian, French, Japanese, and Brazilian Portuguese for this event.
Okay, very cool, right? So this book here, yeah. So I thought it was very interesting that Cassandra came to Brazil, and she made a point of making the translation to Brazilian Portuguese, so she could promote, so she could give the book away here. So thanks for that, right? So that's the first one. The second one is this here, Raising Young Coders, right? So who's this book for?
For the parents, adults. It's for the parents to read the boring stuff, and then you just buy cool projects for your kids. And the goal is to really inspire the kids. If you show them that programming is fun, then they'll want to do more in the future.
Okay, very, very cool. All right, so if anyone has any question for Cassandra, look, they don't have a lot of time, right? So we wanted to do this a little bit more time, but they got traffic to get here, all of that. So in about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, they have to get out of my house to go to the airport, right? So we don't have a lot of time. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask the questions right now, so Cassandra can answer that. Oh yes, so we still have a little bit, but there's one question I want to ask you. You are a Java champion now, right? And so those books here are also going to help me teach my kids Java. Not my kids, because my kids are not kids anymore, right? But
yeah, they'll definitely help your kids with Java, because once they have touched a computer, done a little bit of programming, then naturally they'll start exploring Java.
Yes. Okay. So keep talking a little bit, Cassandra. Yes. Talk to them.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions for me? I guess I'll just talk about myself for a bit. Like, I was teaching kids workshops when I was like 12 or 13. But even before that, I was attending kids workshops myself. And actually, one of my favorite hobbies is doing Minecraft, and that's also Java. The title for my next book was it AI First Programming? It's a AI First Programming series. It's designed to teach students how to program with AI from the really beginning. Because right now there's this huge gap where employers are expecting the developers to use AI, while schools and universities are saying don't use AI because that's cheating. So I'm writing this book so that we can normalize that a bit and just teach AI so that people know how to use it to help learn and grow.
Yeah, very, very cool. So Cassandra, there's one more question there. So someone made a comment that I love, say, raising future Java champions, right? So that's a good name for your book, right? Raising future Java champions, right? Okay, good. So Ronaldo asks, how can I teach my 12-year-old daughter how to program?
I wouldn't think about it as teaching them how to program. It's inspiring them to want to learn how to program. So if you read this book, it has huge chapter 1 preamble on methodology and lots of projects sorted by age. So that's where you should start.
All right, guys, their Uber has just arrived, right? So we don't have a lot of time, but Cassandra, here we're gonna celebrate, right? Cassandra's being a Java champion with this beautiful cake, right? That her father gave as a gift for her, right? So Cassandra, you cut the cake. Let me see if I'm gonna hold it here so everyone can see it.
I'll do my best to cut it.
Yes, cut the cake. Yes. Oh man, this looks awesome. I'm gonna eat it, guys, not you. All right. Okay. Whoa, this looks awesome.
And let's hold up a slice.
Let's hope that it's slice. Okay, so everyone can see it.
Yes.
All right, look at
amazing
that.
cake.
Yeah, that's an amazing cake, right? So actually, let me just get a plate right here. Oops. Okay. Can get a plate, right? So, okay. All right. And so with that, we have, yes, congratulations. We have officially, our new Java champion, Cassandra Chen. So look up for her. She's giving talks in lots of amazing events around the world. She's giving keynotes in lots of amazing events around the world.
And looks forward to my DevVox Belgium keynote. That's in October.
Okay, so it's next. So the next step is DevVox Belgium. She's gonna do a keynote there. But what I want you guys to do is that follow Cassandra. So what's your social media?
For Twitter, it's Cassandra on Java.
Okay.
And for LinkedIn, it's Cassandra-Chen-developer.
Okay, so on X, Cassandra on Java, and on LinkedIn, Cassandra-Chen-developer, right? So look for Cassandra online and reach out to her so she can help you raise young Java coders, right? So let's all celebrate Cassandra coming here as a new Java champion, and that this can inspire you to also achieve greatness in your career. Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Cassandra.
Thank you.
So good to have you here in my house. Thanks for the honor.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go. I know it was quick, but I'm gonna talk with Cassandra. Maybe we can have like a longer conversation some other time. All right. Thanks, everyone.